Bruce, how you doing, dear sir? I'm trying to get a hold of you so we get the Zoom call coming in. Since you're retired and I'm retired, I think probably around 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock tomorrow morning would be a good time. We have a little Zoom call and we can discuss the Sea Witch. So I can get this B36 out of the way. I'll start getting on the Sea Witch and we'll get that thing going to be buddy build back to back. Hello, Tony. And Play on Peppy. How you doing, buddy? How's everybody doing? Welcome to the Thursday Night Live Action. Continuation of the company of the Fuselage with B36. Hey, Tony, today I got those box of goodies that you sent me. Right here. I can go over here and pick it up. Yeah, right here. All right here. Special shout out, everybody, to Tony right here. He sent me a box full of goodies. I need these really bad for buffing, cotton swabs, accelerator, mixing cups, more glue. Geez, I'll never run out of glue. And I got Tamaya putty here, accelerators, pallets, mixing. Where am I? Mixing pallets, so you can mix your paints in. Fine looking wire brushes here to clean up the airbrush. And it's like buffing rags to me. Buffing rags. Lord, this is better than Christmas. Paint brushes. More glue. More glue. Man, enough glue here. I'll be busy for a long time. I got about 3 years worth of glue right there. More stuff coming, folks. Steady. These probably pastels or something. I gotta look at them very closely. Let's see what they are. Tomato tape. Dropper tubes. Oh wow, yes, I'm using these. Tweezers. Super glues. Each line for rigging. Screw cutters. Assorted grits of sandpaper, black wet dry sandpaper. Oh yes, Velvet professional glue. More stuff coming. More glues. X-Acto knife, 11 blades. Man. Wow. More Tamaya tapes. That's great, guys. That's great. That's great, Tony. Of course, get that putty here by me. I never used this stuff before, but I'll give it a shot. I'm pretty sure I can use it. Hey, Lord. Oh, man. It's like Christmas, but much more. I can use all these supplies, Tony. Well, God love you, buddy. Thank you very much, dear sir, for all this. Good God. Man. You too, did anything, let me know. Okay. I use these really bad. Oh, wow. I love these right here. It'll supersede these things. These things are okay, but like I said, you can't hold on to parts because it doesn't have no bump to it. As soon as you squeeze something, put in, bink, it's gone. Gone. These, you got to have a good chance. They hang on to stuff. The clamp-ons, too. Man. What they're kind of welded on, aren't they? They're spot welded. Gotta break that weld joint off. Keep thinking the camera's up over here, right in front of me. You can see where it's spot weld at right there. I gotta break that weld loose. I'll use those right offhand. Okay, check. Oh, I got a host of people up here today. We got Tony, Missing Modeler. We got Play on Peppy. Yeah, Bruce, we'll get together tomorrow on that Zoom in thing. We'll discuss some stuff. If you run into problems at Seawoods, let me know. I'll help you out. Of course, I'll get my big body out of the way. You can see mine in the background back there. It's at the top of a shelf back there. Just ready to finish up the shrouds and everything. And as soon as I get this B36 out of the way, I'll get right on mine. Probably I'll be getting on mine for the B36 is done. So like I say, much progress you get done on yours, and I'll get back on mine and we'll get this thing going. Okay. Yeah, Tony, I would appreciate this very much, buddy. Thank you very much. Yes, it is cold here in Tennessee, too. Matter of fact, it rained all day today. Now, we had a hailstorm of rain coming in a while ago. It was coming out like cats and dogs. And it's fall-like weather here now. It's getting pretty close to fall. I just hope and pray it don't get really cold like it was last summer, last winter we had. Oh, it was horrible. Especially living up north. All you northern folks live up there. It's rough out there. Especially that cold weather, cold weather. As soon as we get this B36 in action done tonight, to as much, and we're gonna go ahead and I'll make another live action tonight on the chat line and everything. Be putting the decal placement on the measurement 262 Swallow. I got her tires on, rudder carriage is on right now. I was waiting for the decals and the canopy, and she's finished. And, yeah, the B29 will be done by tonight. All I do is finish up the decals and put the gun blisters on it, and she's all finished. So I'll have two final reveals for tomorrow, and I'm gonna hang it up there with the rest of them I got my B17 hanging up back there. My R3Y Constitution. There's light else you can see. Got my B17 up there with Constitution hanging back there. Got that huge Titanic back there. A couple oil tankers back there. Everything. I got them behind me everywhere. Something like Frankie Day in here now. You got my big bow too. I think you guys have seen that before. It's sitting over there somewhere. There she is. Got the Princess up there. Got my USS Iowa. Got my trap steer Melanie. There's the B29 right there. Got her fans on. And of course, I'm working on that balsa wood C3 Master. There's a free flight balsa job I got going on. And I got my SS Andre Dory up there. I got the Leela Dan, USS Fletcher. I got the Cat and Clippers Swordfish right there. Got the Bowfighter right there. PB2I Coronado flying boat back there. And I'm right here. Oh yeah, she was a anti-aircraft cruiser. I think she was battle cruiser. I don't know. She may have been a battle cruiser. I remember I know Toledo. Last time I seen a Toledo, it was an anti-aircraft cruiser, almost like the Juno and the San Diego, and a few others out there that they had. Only battle cruisers that we had at the time were become battle cruisers for the Lexington and Saratoga, but during the Washington Treaty Program came in, it's just no more heavy tonnage battle wagons no more. You can do better. So we made aircraft carriers out of them. "9:30 will be good. Tomorrow will be Friday. 9:30 a.m. will be excellent. I'm up all night long. You know, the older you get in life, the less sleep you get, you know. Heck, sometimes I go to bed at 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 in the morning, wake up at 9. Sometimes I go to bed 2 o'clock in the morning, get up about 6, 5, 4 o'clock in the morning. Don't get a very balanced cooperative sleep that way. You know? That's called catnapping. So you get my age, you catnap a lot. You see that a lot of elderly folks are that way. And yeah. Okay, a review we did yesterday on this thing. I haven't touched it since yesterday. Got the whole fuselage done. All I gotta do now is just finish up the tail and the stabilizer. Then we'll go to the wings. This thing feels cold. I pick it up. It's cold. It feels like metal. It is metal. And along with my bill here, I got different paint schedules to do this on. I'm debating on leaving the J40. You got 4 General Electric J47 57 motors on there, and the Peacemaker B36 first came out. She didn't have those at first, but they realized that she needed the extra jets and everything just for takeoff only. In the air, she kind of cooled the jets routine a little bit. But jets are no like JDOs, jet assist takeoffs. So they used them just more or less for taking off more than cruising. High altitudes of 45, 50,000 feet. On the paint schedule, I was thinking about going ahead, painting the tail red from here, back, hotel red up to here, and also on the wings will be red too as well. I'm gonna do some research on it though. Tonight's adventure, we're gonna go ahead and finish up the covering of the fuselage, and we'll work on the wings. We'll see how they go on. Prudence there, yes sir. Prudence of Gravedigger. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Right now, we're starting on the conclusion of the finishing of the covering of the fuselage. You got the tail, everything just be covered, and that's it. We'll go to the wings. See how it pans out for us. I'd like to thank everybody on here for tuning in. Get your favorite beverage, get your favorite kid out, or sit back, relax, and enjoy the program. Enjoy humanity and each other, all of those modelers. And like I say, a special shout out for Tony for sending me all those goodies in that box I just showed you a while ago. Thank you again, Tony. God bless you, buddy. Thank you very much. I can use all that stuff. Believe you me, I can use it all. Okay, get my Pippo out of the way. Set it over here. I gotta bust that. That should come off. Only spot welded. Fix those wires up. Boy, this glue I got. Lord, have mercy. Okay, without further ado, fellas, we'll see the camera around where the action's at and want to get this thing started. Here it is, and here I am. We're gonna start here. Bring it out, put both sides on there. Then we'll get the tail going. I want to paint those gun sights black while I'm at it. Alrighty then. Showtime, fellas. Here we go. It's getting kind of chilly out there, guys. It really is. I was outside a while ago. Get some fresh air in here, open the door. So, boy, it's getting nippy outside. It's that time of year, guys. That's what it is. Where is my here? Oh, see what Freddie's here. Yeah, fellas, give me a couple seconds here. We got Freddie here. Okay, get a hold of Fred Duarte. Excuse you guys for being not here a while ago. I had to talk to Freddie, how he's doing. Cut out the surplus right here. Okay. Okay, here, pull this off. Now I go for the covering of the stabilizers. Will Nelson, hello, buddy. Welcome to my Thursday live action. We have the finishing of the fuselage on B36. I just now laid this down right here. I'll go ahead and cover the rest of the fuselage to join. This right here is what I just got done putting on. I got to put a strip across there, then join up the covering of the fuselage here, the stabilizers. See what Freddie wants here. Just give me a couple seconds, fellas. Okay, back, fellas. Okay. Alrighty. Check chat boards. What's going on here? Thanks, William. Burnish way of move right here, guys. Can't go wrong. Once you foil these things, you can see every nook and cranny, the pan line that there is. Just cut everything off to the pan line, and you can't go wrong. Make sure you got all those things so huge. Like I say, when we apply this, always bump it out with one of these. Don't use no metal like this, because like I say, you'll want you put a big black streak on there, and your work could be ruined. There you go. See, trim this off. Like I say, follow the panel lines, separation lines as today. You got it off. Now the other side. Thanks, William. Right up there. That's where it's at, right there. The cup extra surplus just like this. And it comes off just like this. Except one thing. I gotta do it over again. Cut too closely. Does that, just pull up, do it over again. Even Frank Dave makes mistakes. Like the old saying, to be human is to be air. Or air to be human. Okay, we'll do it again. Should be a straight line. And we'll do it again. Our beloved Freddie Duarte, he's got COVID. I just got to talk to him a while ago. I've been praying for him, checking on him, see how he's doing. He's pretty much the same, but he says, I imagine he'll be better in a couple of days, guys. I hope he does. There. This time I'm not going to get too close to it like I did before. Always use the back of your paintbrush too, as long as it's wood. Yeah, over here. Wonderful. Get this little piece off the leading edge of the stabilizer. But it's off. Okay. Dang, I did it again. What the hell? Oh, I did it wrong. Gotta do it again, guys. The first mistake I made. Second mistake I made. Yeah, thanks a lot, Tony. I'll be waiting for it, buddy. I'm gonna keep my airbrush to that. They'll probably like that very much. All they're using lately is like Windex. Keep it clean, and so I imagine there's airbrush cleaners out there that supersedes that. It's not better than what I've been using. Okay, here we go again. Okay, this time we'll get it on right. Okay. I say a third time's a charm. It's got to be a charm. I can't keep on doing this. It's wasting time. Darn. Cut the Nazis today. Well, okay, here we go again. Here, stabilizer going. Pull it backing up as you buff. That one won't crinkle up on you. Okay, a cup surplus that you don't need. Okay, I'm sure we get done already. Now, we'll cover the stabilizers next. Macaroni and cheese has already been ate, Tony. I cooked some hamburger up today, and that was my lunch. It came out pretty good. I like that boxed macaroni and cheese with the shells in it. That's pretty good stuff. It's very filling. You can do anything with macaroni and cheese. They casseroles out of it, and just by itself, you great too. Okay. It's got the working in. Back your paintbrush works very well. As you can see how I'm working in right there. This stuff will conform to anything. No. Okay. Working the details right here. Yeah. Yes, that works very good, William. It really does. You'd be surprised. You'd be amazed how this stuff works. It gives you the real representation of actual aluminum. About, I would say about 40 years ago, my first subject for using this method was on a Monogram 148 scale DC-3, Eastern Airlines. I said, Frank, since you're doing heat and air conditioning, you got a lot of this metal foil tape that you're using. It's about the same thing as using Reynolds wrap foil, except it's already got adhesive in it. You just got to cut the shape and everything. Why don't you give it a go on the DC? It works out. It worked out very well. I was hooked after that. There it is. Before, after. Just keep burnishing it like this. I can do it right here. You can't go wrong. Boy, man, I can shave. I can see myself right through this thing. Yeah, buffed out pretty good after burnishing it. Magic. Now this side next. Now, before we proceed this thing any further, since I'm going to make a decision of painting this hotel red back here from here on out, paint will not stick to this. You scratch it, it'll come out off the aluminum because it ain't got nothing to grab, no grab ass. So you do two things. You just have a billow pad, mask the area off where you ain't going to buffer that. And here you take billow pad, What you're doing is you're bracing the aluminum foil on there. Then it has the paint will stick to it. If you can't do that method, get yourself a can of a gravel can or airbrush some flat, some matte clear on it. That matte clear will hit it, it'll dull it out, and it's been sealed. It's been sealed onto the. Funny, that stuff works good on aluminum because it's a chemical formula that's used on the matte clear matte that's used in aerosol cans or even out of the bottles. Just spray the area where you're going to do with where you're going to paint. You go ahead and airbrush it on there. Your hands worry about coming off. Because I found out I was working on a C-133 Herky bird, 148 scale Montellerie. That's supposed to be an Arctic bird, and I said, "What is this paint coming off?" Oh my God, I forgot to dull that out. So I had to dull it out all over again and repaint it again, so I didn't have that problem. So that's to be painting this thing. Decals sticks fine to it. Decals are decals; they'll stick anywhere. But you got something that's paint, it won't stick. It won't stick to it. You take a figure out, you can scratch right off. You take it right down to the bare aluminum. Okay, I'm here now. Okay, here we go. Let's process over again. Wonderful. Just worked around those little brace fillets you got in for the stabilizers. You'd like to see the back of one of these brushes work very well. Yeah. And just cut up a surplus on there. Yeah, right off. More burnt in this here. Oh, okay. Trim here. This way. Trim that. Get that buff out. Wonderful. Trimming. Check the chat. Wonderful. Got 5 watching and 4 thumbs up. That's good. Thank you, guys. I appreciate this. And who was that? Okay. Still working on the on its place in the stabilizer here. They got these little raised fillets that go around the top of the stabilizer. You just got to work that foil in around. That stuff conforms to anything. It really does. Smooth that really good. Get those little crinkles out of there, which they work out very well. You just got to burst them out. So don't be bashful. You got to burst them out. There you go. Both stabilizers are finished. That's top only. Underneath will be no problem there. Yes, look at those raise jobs, don't we? Well, as pronounced as the ones on top. Trim it off here. Okay. I'm on this blasting thing. Buff away. Wonderful. Man, it's like real metal. That first B36 I made about 46 years ago when it first came out. 45 years ago. Came out pretty good. I used about 4 or 5 different shades of aluminum. Bought that stuff from Archer's Hobby World. Some of the older fellows out there probably know what I'm talking about. Archer's Hobby World used to be the first aftermarket store you could buy stuff. They're mostly displayed on the model magazines. They're the first metal order house. You go out and buy stuff online there, on order out there. Back in the days, there wasn't such thing as credit cards back then. You use CODs or money orders or checks. Everything else was just cash on the barrel. And within 3 or 4 days, they had it at your house. You had everything: vacuum form kits, you name it, everything. Let's go keep brushing it out. Just got to brush around these areas here. This table, as you can tell, it It conforms to anything. Just get to work it out. Okay. Clean my mess a little bit. Get my tools in order. Take about a 5-minute break, boys, and get back to finishing up this thing. Okay. I'll go open that door, let some air in here a little bit. It's a little stuffy in here. Okay, guys. It's a little stuffy here. Every time it rains, it gets a little stuffy. Turn the camera back to me and answer the chat board and see what's going on. Bigfoot, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the channel. We have a live action tonight. We got the boys. We got William in here. We got Tony in here. And we got Bruce Cure, the Mystic Modelers, ship models. He's here with us. And William Nelson, he's here with us. And we got Prudence Gravedigger. He's here. So we get the whole gang here. I got 8 watching and 6 thumbs up, which I very deeply appreciate this. And I don't think I'll make me a spot of tea, mateys. I got a little coffee machine right here. Always make me some tea. I'm not English, but I love tea. I can see why the English drinks tea. It's good. Pour a cup of this, have a little spot of tea, and we'll talk a little bit and get back to the we'll finish up the stabilizers of the B36 and we'll move on to the wings. I don't think I have enough tape there to cover those wings right there, though. But like I say, I got about 6 to 8 rolls of that stuff left in my room back there. I got, and yeah, pour some water in the reservoir right there. Give me some tea. I want to show you guys something too. I'll probably be working on. I have some live action videos on. I think this is big. You haven't seen nothing yet. Okay. Here we go. Lock and load. Explode. Okay. Oh yeah. Got my 1/32 scale Heinkel. This is big. This is big. I got to send that filler out there and give it a prime job. And we'll start have some live action. This big Heinkel right here. This is a Bell 1/32 scale Heinkel H111. The Heinkel was used as a blitz bomber during the Battle of Britain. They used the torpedo bombers. Actually, they were designed as an airliner by the Heinkel Aircraft Company. And Hermann Göring, which is the inner circle of the Nazi Third Reich, he actually looped off. So they requisitioned all the Heinkel Aircraft Companies and also the Junkers. And they went ahead and made bombers out of them. This thing has a very, very good detailed cockpit in there. Same thing inside. Got a hell of a bomb rack too. That's a bomb bay right there. So we got that going. I'll probably be sanding that down in a couple of days. Oh yeah. I love the Heinkel H111. It's a good aircraft. That's 1/32 scale. Sounds like Malulu out there. I got my daughter's got a beautiful German police dog out there. Her name is Miss Lulu. A beautiful looking dog she is. Very protective of the family. Now she's protective of me now. She knows I'm part of the family now. I think my daughter's was cooking outside, cooking some kind of barbecue going on, I think. Yeah, fellas, Tony sent me a beautiful parcel. Has all the goodies in it. It's got tape, paints. I got these brand new tweezers he gave me too. Somehow this got a spot weld on there. I got to break that a spot weld out so I can use these. I want to use these really bad. You know, supersede these things here. Melissa's got these old fashioned these ones here. They're good for grabbing little small things. But like I said, when you're grabbing something, a part to put on to put your tweezers to put in position your model. You squeeze hard out, that part will go bing. It'll fly off. It's gone. You never get it back again. Carbon monster's got it, or you step on it and crush it, and it just disappears into infinity. Yeah, Bigfoot. I'm glad you tuned in here. So far, here's the results for the B36 right here. Got the top stabilizers. I just finished this a while ago as you tuned in. And so I got to finish up a lot of right here, both sides. Then we'll work on the tail. We'll get that going. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and paint that thing red. So I'm gonna give a billet cat and buff that out, mask it off, and buff it out, and go ahead and paint it red. I got the international red right here. I use. I think it's international insignia red. That's what it is. It's by Mission Models. It's good stuff. I like Mission Models paint. You can airbrush right through the bottle, like you without thinning it down. And I'll show you that measure for 262 I got too, fellas. We'll be detailing that tonight. Got the swallow going here. Got the undercarriage on. It's pretty. Okay. We've got to break off that soldering going on there. Boy, that will come up on it. Trying to break that. Yeah, it's up loose a little bit. I feel like I used the tweezers tonight. If I tinker with it long enough, I'll get it loose. I got it off. Got it. Okay. We'll start in a couple of minutes. Get this B36 going. All this glue I got. Man. Tony sent about 3 or 4 bottles to me. On the workbench, I got, Freddie gave me some. I got 6 and 8. I got 12 bottles of that stuff. Should last me a lifetime. Any fellas working on anything right now, or are you just watching? Oh, we got Sam. We got Sam S on there. Welcome to my channel, Sam. Yeah, I'm 3rd generation Navy. My father was, my grandfather was Spanish American War, World War I. And my dad was World War I, World War II in Korea. I'm 3rd generation. I was Vietnam. Give me a couple seconds, fellas. I think my kids are calling me. Ah, it's like barbecue time. Yeah, barbecue. I better get online with my buddy's barbecue mate. I'm sorry, fellas, for this. It's always busy around the day household. Okay, I'm back, guys. No harm done. Okay, Tony, you still work on the Bride of Frankenstein. What are you doing? Are you painting it right now, or are you assembling it? Yeah, I've got the Airfix 1/72 scale, Heinkel 2 as well. It's the 1960s. That thing was a very crude kit, but it was good. For the back of the day, it was excellent. Most of my Airfix kits are in storage. I only got about one here. I got the B17, a neutral one. That's all I got by Airfix in here. Okay, turn this thing around to the other side. I got to trim this off. Okay. Looking nice. Looking very nice. Okay, everybody, we're going to turn around and finish up the stabilizers right here, and we'll go from there. I'll tell you one thing, guys, I'm really hurting for cigars right now. Okay, we're going to do this side here. Just go straight right here. All righty then. Okay, good. You're assembling it. That's good, Tony. Oh wow. Where's my brush at? Oh, here it is. Works out better than that big one I got. Okay, we're going to cut this off here. Cut the surplus off. I wonder if I can bring this over here a little closer. I bet you I could. I'll do the same thing we did before. Wonderful. Once it's going, it goes together pretty quick. Wonderful. I don't like that. But we do that again. Got off center. Put the film away, tear it out, do it over again. Okay. Got it right this time. Oh, wonderful. It's got the working around these little flays right here. Burnish away. It gets rid of it really quick. It does. Yeah. Oh, okay. Hold on here for this. Work out these little flays right here they got. Wonderful. Came off with no sweat. Almost done here. Just got to work out some of these little blemishes right here. You just got to work out all these nooks and cavities right here, so the taping can form to it. That's what I said. You can see the little raised blades cross here. Here they are right here. You just got to burnish around it, make sure they get as close as you can to it. They'll conform to it. They really will. You just got to take some little pressure. It's going to be red back here anyway. Okay. Can we cover this B36? Yes, we can. All righty. I'm going to go back to the chat board here, see what's shaking. Bigfoot to be awesome pretty soon when I get my models out of storage. We'll take a camera in there. We're going to go take a look at everything we got. I got a lot of models. I got enough models to build up, make a hobby shop. I got a handsome stash here, nothing compared to what I got in my storage. A lot of stuff I got in here, I transferred it in my SUV. All what I can bring, and I got 2 10 by 30 foot units full of models. I can't wait to get them back here too. I'm very lonesome for them. I got my house in there. I got refrigerators in there. I got stoves in there, wash machine, dryers, riding mowers, a big old snap-on tool rollout, air conditioners, hutches, and also those display cabinets you got. What the hell do you call those things? Clutches or something? I can't remember. I don't know what it is. We got carrios, plenty of them. Couch, low seat, kitchen tables, models. All the big stuff's in there. Heck, I got 10, 15 foot model ships in there. Most stuff I had all my life. I'm 80 now. I got stuff there I had for 60 years. Last airplane I used foil on was the artillery 148 scale C-130 Herky-Bird. I made the Arctic version. It was all aluminum like this. It had a red tail on there, insignia red. This here is my, as you can see right here, doing it live right here on YouTube on YouTube here, and this will be my other one I'm doing right now. Like I say, you do a natural metal finish airplanes, guys. It's you can't beat this method. You really can't. Because you're dealing with real metal, all you do is coiling over. You just gotta follow the panel lines. Cut off the surplus like we did a while ago, and just keep it going. If you make a boo-boo, the stuff rips off. There's no damage. You do not believe how incredibly this airplane is strong now. If I should drop this, nothing. If I should drop this like exactly like this went down, nothing would break on this thing. Yes, it would. Only one thing would break would be this right here. The nose wheel. So you can see the canting of the how the metal panels is on this thing. See it? That's why you see in these photographs of metal aircraft, you see different panel lines. That's how light reflects on natural aluminum. Yeah, we got one more side to go. I want to burnish this up a little more before I proceed on the left bottom stabilizer. Now, excellent. Real good. Okay. Come over to the other side right here. I'm glad everybody's here to join me on this. I've really enjoyed these online videos I'm doing here. That way we have a little connection with each other and you get to watch how I do things. So I dropped that camera on the floor. Where was I? I was over here again.
Hey, Mr. Frank.
Yes, sir.
There you go, sir.
Thank you, young man. Give me a couple seconds, fellas. Hey, thank you, buddy. Where's Lula? While I go figure something.
Oh, she's out here now. Yeah, Megan just got back to England.
And so is Officer Oswald. Thank you, sir. Thank you. God love you. Oh, boy. What was that? A supper, but it can wait. You guys are more important. That's how old Frankie Dave looks at it. You guys are more important than grub is. Okay, where was I? Yeah, I was over here. Man, can't be dropping stuff like that. Like I say, this is so darn big, you know. You move stuff around, knock stuff over like you did that camera a while ago. One thing about these models, the bigger they are, the more clumsy they get. Show this on. Good, gone. Wasn't there anything but there anyway? Okay, here we go, children. We'll do it again. Yeah, sure is. Let's go crash and burn there, buddy. Go crash and burn. Deed, I'm back. Yeah, welcome to my online Thursday live action video on my B36. And thank you very much, sir, for joining in. I got the rest of the crew here, and you're building along with me, and I hope you're doing the same thing. Hope you had a good day. Everything's going good for you, sir. Every time I get on the left side of the bed, it's good for me, guys. It really is. You get my age, you realize how precious life really is. And having a host of wonderful friends like you people are. Can't beat that nowhere. This Molly community, in my book, is probably the best community there ever is. Because we all share the same love and the modeling, and learning from each other, and it keeps you out of trouble, and it's constructive, and it's historical, and it's wonderful. Okay, got that one now pretty good. Go ahead and move the excess. Surplus foil. Okay, over here. Trim it. The daughter's got back. She's a police officer. She works. I'm glad I don't put her out there on patrol out there. She had a share of being on patrol, arresting people and things. I feel so sorry for the police nowadays. The idiocy they have to put up with. I never knew human beings could be so stupid. Never could. Well, it's like this old saying, guys. It's called lack of education and failed parenthood. Everything in life starts at home. You're carrying your parents' name. You're being prepared for outside society, for the world we live in today. You cannot maintain a society full of infidels out there destroying everything. That's a no-no. A bozo no-no. Okay, I got that done. I'll show you we just finished together. Right here. Now I can come over and do this side like I did over here. Then I go ahead and put the right across the panel line back this way to finish up that. And then we'll work on the tail. It's really simple. We'll do just like they done. It's the other side. Burnish and work in and I can tell the weather's really changing out here in Tennessee. It's getting nice and cool outside. All probably pick this thing up now and straddle it and bump out and go along. Oh, wait a minute. That's going a long way. Good thing I didn't see any further. There. Go ahead and cut this out here. Get rid of the surplus. Okay, here it is here. Miss Lulu out there. We're doing Lulu. Another one of those things coming up. Just gotta work this stuff out. We're getting there, fellas. We're getting there. Lulu's my wife's, my daughter's police dog. Sergeant Lulu. Believe me, it's a big dog. Has a heart of gold. It protects me, my family, and everything, you know. Anybody around, she's very protective. Where she was trained. Oh, wow, wonderful. Home stretch. We come in with this piece of dowling here, sharp dowling. Get closer where the paintbrush can't get into. Let's go around these little nubs crossing. Because that tape will conform to it. Take all the burnishing. Huh, this thing's done already. And I'll tell you, this tape is the best there is. I absolutely just love the stuff. A lot of those models, we start painting something aluminum, Always buy spray plate with some kind of aluminum stuff or Alcad, what do you call it? This stuff here is about the best to go, only way to go. It takes a lot of work, but it's patience, but it's rewarding to get done. Okay. I'll go here and trim it where the stabilizer's at. Okay, right about here, don't I? Wonderful. Yeah. Oh, Peacemaker, yeah. Yep. Check the chat board. Oh, thank you, buddy. Yeah, you don't have to build anything. Just do what you want to do and just enjoy the video and everybody else. And that's fine, sir. That's fine. Just being here makes me delighted. One thing we tell. All righty. Jump this off over here. Come over here and do a little more varnishing. Other side's all done. Oh, now we got the tail to do. If we'll do that, I got to put the empennage here. Close in the empennage. Well, that stuff comes out good. Like I say, you just got to burnish it like this, guys. You can't go wrong. It'll stick and conform. You always work out the wrinkles by burn shit. Like doing right here. There we go. Both stabilizers are covered. Now we got the tail to do. Before that, I got to close up this impetus across here. Got a pan line right here and just join in. See how effective those pan lines work? You can see how it changes colors as the light hits it. Just like real machine. The Air Force kept these things pretty shiny, these peacemakers. The one down there, the Dayton Air Force takes to see them is pretty oxidized. Because aluminum oxidizes really fast. It don't take much for it to really remain polished. Okay. Now, tail will do. Follow the panel lines. Shut this off here, straight. The pan line right there. I can move. Well, I got 6 watching and 7 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Pull out there. Okay. This thing. There's a little blister right there. That blister's got to be painted separately. Got the cover separately, I should say. Make one of my subscribers, Frank, when's the last time you've been to a model show, to a convention? Oh, I'll say about 20 years ago. I had a buddy of mine. His name was Isaac Newton, a very good model builder. He built a model of Jules Verne's classic submarine Monopolis. I think it was a resin kit. Well, somebody stole it. Boy, was he mad. I'm surprised no one didn't stop the guy, but I guess when he picked up the model, they probably thought he was one that owned it. So that happens all the time in there. So you got to watch your stuff. You go to these model shows, guys. You never know about people. I don't know what scale it was. It was about 3 feet long. It was lit up there. You see Captain Nemo behind the helm, and there we go. Just trimming this stuff off, guys. One thing about these Sharpie pens like this, it's made from plastic. It busts it out too while you're still burnishing it. Go back to a nice little cloth like here I got, and give it a shine. Yeah. Oh yeah, he was mad. I was with him up there. We had a coffee break. I think that was a resin kit he had. It came from, I think he bought it in Europe or somewhere. And after the judging was done, he won first place. What surprises me is they didn't recognize who the owner was. But hey, you go in there, you see guys walk around with airplanes in their hands and stuff, you know, and you don't know who owns what. They probably assumed that he owned it, and so that's how he got away with it. Man, I don't know. I don't know how people have the conscience of knowing he stole like that, and it's wrong. Because it's wrong to steal. Probably been deprived of their life, or they just got a mental illness like to steal. So, whatever it is, it's not right, boys. It's not right. I guess God would put a conscience in them. I don't know. Well, look at it this way: a man has no conscience, has no soul. Okay. All right, got one more to go. Yeah. Let's see here. Try to follow the power line right here. Where was that over here? Wonderful. Yeah. Pick it up. We'll get a little traction for here. All the pedal line. Trying to get this piece of surplus off here because I'm following the paddle lines. You don't overlap, but you want to make sure it's right on. Just like this. Beautiful. That's all I want. There, good buffing. Got the finish right here. Just follow the panel lines. There's a panel line here. Just cut right here. Got 7 watching and 7 thumbs up. That's great. My God, it's 11 o'clock at night. Boy, I didn't realize that late. I may not be able to get that 262 decal done. I think I do it tomorrow. The afternoon sometime. Showing off some of the surplus up the tail here. Okay, we'll finish up the tail here. All right. There we go. That's the close up. Cut off that surplus off there around the spleen. There we go. Yeah. There it is, fellas. All that's left is just the the pin right there. And cover this. Do the other side. Fuselage done. Leg prepare for paint. We'll airbrush this thing red. We'll paint this thing up too. Wonderful. I'm pretty well pleased with this big bird. And we can take another review we did on this thing. Yeah, we did this together, guys. I could not do it. I could not do this without you. Yeah. Look at that. This thing takes some pictures outside. Look like the real thing. It looks like the real thing. Okay, guys. I think that's it for the night. I'm getting a little tired a little bit. I was hoping I could get the wings going. Like I say, you don't want to rush stuff like this. When you start rushing, you're gonna make mistakes and everything else. You don't want to do that. This stuff costs too much money to make mistakes. Yeah, I sure will, D-Dub Rock. Thanks very much for tuning in, dear sir. And be here tomorrow night because we're going to have another live action. We're not done with this thing. We're going to do this whole thing together, guys. Everything. The whole build will be done right on you live. Just for you fellas. You know exactly how it's built. You know why I did it. And you guys helped me build it. And like I have another special shout out from Mr. Tony out there who sent me that box of goodies right there, my bottle supplies. So thank you very much, Tony. I really appreciate it, sir. From my heart to my soul. Thank you very much, and it'll be used. I can use that stuff very much. All that glue, you guys gonna keep me busy till death does me part. That's what I'll do. I want to build models so I drop. That's my goal. I'm carefree now. I'm taken care of. My family takes care of me now. I've been taking care of people all my life. Now they take care of me, and that's the way it should be. I don't like the idea of living with my daughter and my son-in-law, but it's home. It's my family. They came from my growings. I know Dad had it bad, and they don't want to see me out in the streets. It's not healthy for a man my age to be out in the streets. It just it's good that I got a family that'll take care of me. And this is my whole room. I got a 50-foot room here by 20. It's huge in here, and I can build. I got a big 40-something foot trailer up there in back. I got another big building over here. I can get all my stuff in, and I'm home. I have to worry about nothing no more. My constitution is finally getting security and everything else. So I'm in pretty good shape. I'd like to say goodbye to everybody and thank you very much for joining in me with this past hour or so. I guess 2 hours and 36 minutes. Boy, time flies when you're having fun. That's what they say. Okay. I'd like to thank all my new subscribers out there for your wonderful candor, your wonderful comments, and your views. I'm deeply honored each one of you. I thank you very much for tuning in for tonight's Thursday night action with a B36 Peacemaker. And stay focused tomorrow, Friday night. We'll have another Friday night blowout. And we'll get this thing done. And we might do some painting on this thing too. And get the decals on. And yeah, we're going to have some fun. And get kick crazy like Stu says. And it's getting cold outside. Fall's coming in now, and it promotes model building weather because you can't go outside doing anything anymore because it's getting cold out there. And we got Thanksgiving coming up, trick or treating time, and Christmas time coming up, and life starts all over. It prevails. Okay, this is Frankie Day, Frankie D Model signing off. Good night, everybody. Make mama happy. Take care of little ones. Stay focused and drive. Be aware of your surroundings. Spend wisely. And get yourself a good kit. Work on it. And enjoy life. The life is very, very short. Darn flies around here. I think I was seeing things a while ago. So anyway, thank you very much for tuning in for tonight's adventure. And we'll see you tomorrow night for episode number 4 on the building construction and the finishing up the foil work of the B36 Peacemaker by Monogram on 1/72 scale. God bless everybody, and thank you very much, guys. I love you guys very much. And thank you again, Tony, for all these goodies. I'll be looking forward to Sunday for the airbrush clean to come in. Give my airbrush a good tune-up with the stuff. Thanks, guys. God bless everybody. Thank you very much, and good night to you all.